The planner I have is the Recollections Goal Planner. It's from Michaels. I haven't seen too many videos on this specific one. It's an off-brand of the, so I'm going to move the camera down so you can see it a little bit. So it's an off-brand of the Recollections, and it's sort of a knockoff from the Erin Condren, which I like. I've always wanted an Erin Condren, but they're pretty expensive, and considering the number of planners I go through, because I have ADHD and I need planners, but I also get excited about every single planner. Side note, my main planner is my bullet journal, but I really like having a planner that I keep on my desk usually. So I'm going to flip through this quickly. So this one is a dashboard. This came with one of the little kits. It didn't have these Post-it notes, but I added those myself. I think I hot glued these ones. If not, I used one of the little glue tape rollers, and then I added those. And I really like that, and I can still write on the notes part of this one. Oh, I need to turn it this way. I see. This is the setting your goals section. I have not yet updated it enough. This is also goals by month, which I need to update. Here are some of the gratitude list and the achievement tracker. So these are things that I updated these at the beginning of the year. And so around, I guess it was over winter break, so it was around the first weeks of January. And I filled in everything the first week because I knew that if I postponed it, then I would never fill it out, and that's just who I am. So things that I'm grateful for include things like ADHD medication, antidepressants, but also like living in a free country, my creativity, stickers, planner supplies, some of the names of my friends, things like that. A healthy body, a laptop and internet, warm bed. So that was a nice one to do, and I really think gratitude is wonderful, and I should be practicing more gratitude because I do have a wonderful life, and that's really something special. Achievement tracker. This one is things you want to fill up, things you've already done, and that was something that it was actually harder for me than I thought to come up with the achievement tracker, and I've achieved a lot, but a lot of them aren't they're not like things that I can check off a box. So things like I blog, but that's, I don't know if that's an achievement because that's not a singular thing, but I added that. For fitness, I said that I'm walking more, and that's my achievement. And there's some mental health stuff, and you label the categories yourself. So I have fitness, writing, creative, independence, so that's, me being in college, social, professional, learning, and mental health. I don't know if I said that already. Next up is a vision board. I add to this regularly, and it's not filled out, and I want to be able to keep adding to it. So I have some stickers, some quotes. These are from this is from the Stay Planner. I got that from some subscription box, and it has a quote every day. And then some of my favorite quotes I cut out, and I usually paste them either on my wall or into my journal. And I have a little planner here, big cookies, fist bump, that's my mom. This is a little sticker that says fist bump, which I thought was really cool because my mom and I have our secret handshake is just a fist bump, which is it goes back to when I was very young, when I was little, when I was first learning my motor functions, I would do the little fist bump. And so now we've been doing that again as our little love thing, me and my mom. Staying motivated. So these are reasons I want to be, reasons I want to do, reasons I want to go, reasons I want to try, reasons I want to change. So I haven't filled out all of these yet, but I really did like when I started writing it, and then I had to add the reasons, because a lot of these things I don't actually think about why I want to do it, or if I have a reason, it's kind of lame. So I wanted to go to Antarctica. That's one of the things on my vision board. And the only reason I had in my mind was that I want to visit all the continents, and so far I've been to 6 out of 7. I know I'm very lucky. And so that's something that, for me, or for my family, I guess I should restate. For my family, that didn't seem like enough of a reason to for us to go on a trip there. So having that, I had to think about it. Is that really something I want? So I wrote down other reasons. And things like it would be a challenge. I love boats and I love cruises, penguins and unique wildlife, and to conquer my fear of the cold. And that is something I am really I do have like very real physical reactions to the cold in terms of getting just my legs get itchy. I just get it's really painful. But more than that, I think it's psychological, and I just have this intimidation around being in anything that's less than my comfort zone. So I think that going to Antarctica would be, it would be, an immersion and really intense phobia challenging, but that's as kind of a final goal to my intimidation around cold adventure. Then I have some of my bucket list, which I still need to fill out. Notes and thoughts, which I think I'm going to fill out this or just paste some quotes or something. All right, now next to my monthly log, I have this. Most of these are not, they're not as filled out as, I have my major events on here. And I have my quote that I glued in from my quote calendar, and it says, "I say to you today, my friends, that in spite of the differences and frustrations of the moment, I still have a dream." And that's from Dr. Martin Luther King, which is appropriate because MLK Day was on the 15th. And then I have, this is my favorite part, actually, of the monthly planner, because these are giving motivate. So there's the motivate, which is goals for the month of January, and motivate, which is my routine. And having this written down was really helpful when I was on it, like when I could remember, but I didn't remember to do it as much. But when I would look at this, then I would feel inspired and I would want to continue with the routines, and I'll read through those. Goals for the month of January. GRE prep, which I did actually take the GRE. I got that pretty average. I got an average score, slightly above average, which is good enough for me because I just, I'm not a great test taker. I don't like taking tests. So as long as I took it, I did as good as I thought I would do. And I think that as long as I have my writing applications, my writing is much better than my test taking skills. Grad school applications, which I have done pretty well in terms of applying. I think I applied to 3 out of 4 schools. Set up for spring semester, which still going on. That's still going on. I drink more water. I've actually been pretty successful with that. Declutter for the new year. I want to do that a little more. I like to do my spring cleaning. I should do that. I can continue. Cut down on screen time. Oh, I have not been good with that. Planner productivity, daily exercise. I haven't been doing, cardio every day, but I do walk, plan ahead, and daily routines. So all of these, some of these are habits and some of these are specifically tasks that I was able to achieve. And then this little quote says, "Stay committed to your decisions, but stay flexible in your approach." And I like that, by Anthony Robbins. And so my motivation for my morning, so this says, first things first, drink a full glass of water. And I do that because I read that in the Miracle Morning, and that overnight you can get pretty dehydrated. So waking up and drinking a glass of water, or just drinking, some from my water bottle, will often rejuvenates me to get out of bed. Eat a snack and take meds. Those are my ADHD meds, and I'm open about that. I take those, and I know not everyone who has ADHD does. I choose to because I'm able to, I guess, and they really improve my quality of life. And I also take antidepressants, I'll get to before bed, and I'm open about that. I understand that not everyone has to, and I just happen to be one of the people whose brain needs store-bought chemicals, as some people say, to do it. Brush teeth and put in contacts. Morning playlist. So I have a couple of different playlists for music that I like to listen to in the morning that'll motivate me. In the morning, this is kind of my morning routine to get my day off to a productive start. Read, do an audiobook, or do a TED Talk. Walk to the library or to Starbucks, study, and then I do work time, and I like to set my daily intention or visualization. And also, these are all idealized versions. In my perfect day, all these would happen. Most of these don't happen in the average day. Afternoon, I like to call Noni and Poppy. That's my grandma and grandpa, and I usually call them either walking to the library or walking back from it. want to do creative writing. I don't actually get as much creative writing done as I have aspiring to. Academic work usually takes precedence over that. Creative projects or goal setting, usually that's knitting, and sometimes watching some YouTube channels like planner, study work or work time, some more kind of focused work if I can do that. And then I want to shut my electronics at 9 p.m. and I've been terrible about that. I've been using my phone in bed and I know it's really bad, I know. I tried to do 7 minutes yoga. I found some videos from Yoga by Adrienne on YouTube, and she has 7-minute videos, and I want to do that, and I have not been doing that. Review day and plan for tomorrow. I do that sometimes, not always. Tidy room. Usually I like to do 10 minutes of just getting things together, making my bed if I've taken a nap that day, or if I've kind of messed with my covers. I like to go to sleep in a very neat and tidy bed, and I like to pull my sheets up so that they're nice and tight. Pack bag before bed so that I have everything. Lay out clothes for tomorrow. Brush teeth and take out contact, and then meditate or read or knit, some way to unwind. Again, all these are an ideal day. I try to do as much as I can. Majority of the time, I probably do 3 out of all the tasks. Like out of all these, 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Out of these 20, I probably do like 5 of them per day. But it's a process. Okay. More quotes, because I didn't have very much on these. That was when fall grades were due, so I wanted to write it in case I need to email any professors before the grades were turned in. I added these little to-do stickers I got, and more quotes, because I didn't really have anything written on those days, and I wanted the quotes there. The GRE test I took on Thursday the 11th. I had these little RX stickers that I made on my silhouette. Those are from, I believe, my planner NB. I'll link it in the description. So if you have a silhouette and you have sticker paper and you want to make your own stickers, you can do that. Residence halls opened on that Sunday, which was the January 14th. I made this little, so these are much more. I made these little planner flags. I just put some washi tape on top of a paper clip and I clipped it down. January 15th to 21st, MLK Day, no classes. I had a little laundry thing because I want to do laundry that day. I noted spring semester classes again. I got these stickers are from Recollections. I'll say which ones my stickers are from if I can remember. Can't always remember. This one's from one of the Recollections collections. Yeah, that made sense. 11 to 12:15 was, I had my psychic, so I had different classes throughout. I put in this little grateful sticker. I got this one from, I got this kit with one of my subscription boxes. It was not actually a planner subscription kit. It's called Sparkle Hustle Glow, or Sparkle Hustle Grow. I always forget which one it is. But their January theme was planning, which I love, and they came with these ones, so they're Carpe Diem, and they have all these cute, really little stickers, so those fit in much smaller planners, and a couple of them I just like to stick around. Monday, January 22nd, 28th, these stickers I made myself with a silhouette with my planner NB kit. This one was from Recollections. So yeah, more classes. I tried to do color coding this week, didn't love it so much. I like to do my to-do lists on the side. I have found that what I am able to do is, once I'm able to look at what I have for the week, 3 tasks a day seemed like, oh my god, like I need to do way more than 3 things every day. But once I was able to space it out evenly, it's actually pretty realistic, and I don't have to be doing more than 3 homework assignments per day if I'm able to prioritize and organize it for the week. So that's something I need to keep in mind. This is the last week of January. I had, last day I had a class, things, and then this is for what I'm going to be doing this weekend, visiting my grandparents. Did not use my habit tracker. I have a tendency of not filling in my habit tracker every day, or I just don't fill it in for a couple days, and I leave off for 3 days, and I forget what habits I did. And that is for January. So I will do a February plan with me, maybe, if that is something I decide I want to do. But yeah, hope you guys are all doing well. Have a great planner day. Bye.